In the latest cryptocurrency drama, countless Apple users woke up to find out that they no longer had access to the NFTs in their Coinbase wallet. This nasty little surprise is all thanks to Apple's policy, which requires a 30% cut of all in-app purchase fees. The funny thing is, despite demanding this tribute, Apple's inbuilt payment system simply doesn't work with cryptocurrency, and Coinbase was simply unable to comply with this mandate, and they had to completely remove NFT functionality from their website just to keep from getting dropped from the App Store. Obviously, this shows the huge power that app stores have, and it's an unfortunate situation for users of the Coinbase wallet. But is there a solution, and what does this tell us about the beauty and power of cryptocurrency? We're talking all about it in today's video. Hey everyone, and welcome back. This is the Part-Time Economist, and in today's video, we are talking all about this ongoing feud between Coinbase and Apple, with Coinbase being forced essentially to severely limit the functionality of their app just to keep from getting dropped from the App Store. Now, there's a lot we're going to talk about, but the most important thing, if you stick around towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to rescue your NFTs out of the Coinbase wallet and get them to somewhere else where you can actually use them. So stick around for that part of the video. But first, I just want to give a little bit of background what's going on here. Essentially, when you do business with Apple, when you list your app on their App Store, they have a policy that 30% of the in-app fees go to them. It's a tax, it's a tribute, you can call it whatever you want, but they take their 30% cut. Now, essentially what is happening is Apple was saying 30% of the gas fees for any NFT transaction that occurs on the Coinbase Wallet mobile app, again, because it was downloaded through the App Store, it should go to Apple. Now, for those of you who have been around the blockchain a few times, you'll know that cryptocurrency isn't entirely compatible with traditional payment systems, so more or less it was simply impossible for Coinbase to comply with this request. So what did they do? Well, they completely removed NFT functionality from their website. And you might be thinking, why did they remove that functionality? Well, they had to do it, or else they faced the possibility of getting completely dropped from the App Store. And just to show you why that is such a big deal, if we look at the essentially worldwide distribution of operating systems, we can see that Android is about 70% of the market, whereas iOS, which is Apple, is about 27%. So instantly, if you get dropped from the Apple Store, about 30% of your worldwide customer base is completely gone. So obviously this shows how tremendously powerful these app marketplaces are. It's something that economists would call a duopoly, which means there's really not a lot of choice for consumers, for customers, but also for developers. You pretty much have to play by the rules that these app stores establish. So one thing I want to very quickly bring up, this more pertains to US people. There's something known as the Open App Markets Act, which is really designed to increase the competition, level the playing field within these app marketplaces. Now, again, this isn't a political video. I'm simply bringing it up because it ties into what we're talking about with Coinbase. Specifically, one of the provisions of this app is that there is a prohibition on requiring that app developers use the company's in-app payment system, which is essentially what happened with Coinbase. Apple was saying you have to use our system. Cryptocurrency isn't compatible with it, so there was no reconciliation. This proposed legislation would say, hey, you don't have to use the company's inbuilt app payment system. There's a couple other cool things, such as preventing app developers from being penalized for selling apps on a separate app marketplace at a lower price. So if you're interested, something to check out. But let's move on to the actual solution for those of you who may be affected by essentially this lockdown. Now, the beauty of cryptocurrency and the thing to always remember is that any kind of wallet is simply an interface to the blockchain. What this means is that your NFTs, your crypto, they are not stored in the Coinbase wallet. They are not stored in the MetaMask wallet. They are not stored in the Trust wallet. Your assets live on the blockchain itself. Now, the Coinbase wallet, MetaMask, Trust wallet, Atomic wallet, whatever you use, that is simply an interface to the blockchain. It's a way that you essentially access the assets that are already yours. So what this means for you is that if you have your assets in the Coinbase wallet, you can get them out. All you have to do is export either your private key or your recovery phrase. So I'm going to go through the steps of how to do that. You're going to open the Coinbase Wallet mobile app, go to Settings, and then find Recovery Phrase. Once you find this recovery phrase, you're going to go to where it says Backup Manually. It will give you a couple words, right? You're going to write these words down in the order that they appear. Now, this is your seed phrase. This is a way of restoring your private key. But again, you can't use this within the Coinbase wallet because it's been blocked. All you have to do is use another wallet on another operating system, another device where you can actually have this functionality. You can use this seed phrase with countless other wallets, but let's just suppose you want to stay with Coinbase. One of the easiest ways of doing this is going to a desktop computer and simply downloading the Coinbase wallet extension. It works right in your browser, and I want to be very clear, this is an extension kind of like MetaMask. It's still your keys, still your coins. This is not the Coinbase website. It is a browser wallet extension. So we pull it up. We're actually going to do this live here. Once we install it, we have two options. We can create a new wallet, or we already have a wallet. Once we say that we have a wallet, it's going to ask us, how do we want to connect? We have obviously the option of linking the Coinbase wallet app, or we can enter that recovery phrase, which is what we're going to do. All we do from here, we enter those 12 words that we took from the mobile app, and it will restore the Coinbase Wallet app on the desktop version where we still have full functionality. So I know it's kind of unfortunate that Apple's policy forced Coinbase to remove this feature, but at the same time, think about it from Coinbase's perspective. They don't want to lose 30% of their potential customer base, so they kind of had to comply here. But thankfully for us, cryptocurrency, despite all the bad things that happen, is still permissionless, is still decentralized at the blockchain level, which means we can just take our private keys and we can go elsewhere. And that is the true beauty of cryptocurrency. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching the video. I hope you got something out of it, and I'll see you next time.